for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Running on first down, Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The Chargers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
8 yards there on a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Ready, go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Austin Eckler,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chargers will jump.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
He's got space past the 25.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Play action. Now Richardson.
They'll roll him out right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Here we go. Back. 18, pioneer. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right.
Right side, he has Johnston.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
First catch for the rookie, Kevin O'Connell, clearly unhappy with that call. And he's thrown there for a challenge flag.
After review of the play.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one. As that now will wind up an incomplete pass.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Richardson.
Flush to his right. That's complete right around the 8. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Richardson following the fumble recovery. He'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Richardson off the play fake.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught by Williams. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's another typical season for Williams last year. Big-time playmaking and also an injury that kept him off the field for a few games. Still put up just under 900 yards to lead Los Angeles, and he picks up the first with that catch.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And the Chargers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Eckler trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Eckler again.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Flushed out right. Williams brings it in. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Here we go. Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's into the hands of Eckler.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Again, it's Richardson.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
On the option, here's Eckler.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Second down, here's Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On third down, here's Richardson.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Richardson now on second down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
So it was 4th down and 1 in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little bit surprised that that's exactly what they decided.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Taking it about the 36. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the now the offense back out onto the field as he'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Now Richardson.
They'll find Everett there, complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Flushed out right. Powering forward. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first. As we